Again, let me remind you, Jesus is the good shepherd. As elders, we are called to be his under-shepherds. We never take the place of Jesus. In the headship of this church, we are always under Jesus. Hear that well. It is really wise for us, or another way to say it, it would be very foolish of us as under-shepherds to not glean from passages like Psalm 23, Ezekiel 34, John 10, some of these passages that describe what an under-shepherd is to do. So let's kind of wrap up with a few of Peter's exhortations. It's really one. All the rest of that section we read falls under the big idea of shepherd the flock. The first thing he calls us as elders to do over this flock or with this flock is to exercise oversight. That means we provide, care for, to be alert for, to look after with great concern and care, and even at times to govern. One of the things that Paul calls the church at Corinth on, they have disputes within the body, and instead of coming to the elders or even just other wise men, they're taking it to law courts outside of the church and dragging the name of Christ through the mud. Well, God's design is for us to be able to work on these differences that we have. These times where we are hurting, we hurt somebody, offended somebody, and to bring resolution and reconciliation. That's exercising oversight, and that's part of shepherding. One of the other big ideas is we're to shepherd willingly and with eagerness. Not under compulsion. It's not like we're being forced to it. So if there's ever an elder that feels like they're being forced into that position, you, at that point, should step back and go, wait a minute. If I'm feeling like I'm being compelled to do this, and it's not something I eagerly do, I have a problem. And one of the biggest reasons for elders to be in a position of elder without feeling that I'm called to it is because we have this mistaken idea in Christianity that a need constitutes a call. No, it does not. A need does not constitute a call. There are many times where needs go unmet because the right person has not stepped up yet. And we get in the way by stepping up even when we don't believe that's God's calling on our life. Does that make sense? Jesus did not meet all the physical needs, all the emotional needs, all the spiritual needs around him as he walked on this earth. And if he didn't, how dare we think we can? And even when it feels like he may not be there, he will never leave us nor forsake us.
Amen.